Hey, how is everyone? Today we're here with my son's '08 Jeep JK. We're going to put a aftermarket bumper on. I'll bring you closer, show you what we've done so far. The first thing we did was remove that front grille, and that gave us access to that trim panel that sits on a JK right behind the bumper. That gave us access to the bolts from the top. We found it easier to go in from the top. Now every Jeep JK video I watch, they take these bolts off with super ease. Ours were stuck on there pretty good. We used a breaker bar to break them loose yesterday, and we put some liquid wrench on them and let that sit overnight. So now we're going to get a 3/8 wrench and a 18mm socket, and we'll remove that bumper. Okay, the next thing is this plastic skid plate on the JKs. There's just some plastic clips. Let's see if you can get in there. You're just going to remove these clips and it should fall right out. I think there's 5 or 6 of them. So that's the plastic skid plate that's underneath the JKs. It's literally held on by 6 plastic pins that go in these holes here. You'll see them when you crawl up underneath there. Again, the centers may need to be drilled out if they're stuck over time. So now that this is out, we can turn our attention to removing the bumper. Okay, I'm looking behind the bumper. What I've done is I've disconnected the fog lights, and there's some wire loom here that's connected to the bumper. We're going to pull those plugs out, and if we can't get them out when we drop the bumper, we'll be able to get them. But you want to unplug both the fog lights first if you have them. Now we can get to the bolts. If you can see, it's kind of dark back there. There's 2 on the inside, and there's going to be 2 on the other side. Now we're going in from the top to remove all 8 bolts. We found that's easier. It's just too hard working from underneath. You can't really get up in there with your hands. With that plate removed, that plastic plate between the bumper and the grille, you get real easy access from the top. And again, we used a breaker bar to break these loose yesterday. There was no way we were getting them off without a breaker bar. So now we'll remove these 8 bolts and the bumper should pull right off. Okay, we got everything loose. And the last bolt, and this should pull off. Now we got the wire still attached in the wire loom, so we're going to have to pull that out. Okay, lay that down. So this is the fog light wire. This is what I was talking about. Unfortunately, I couldn't get those pins out while the bumper was still up there, so we had to do it as soon as we took it down. I'm going to use this again. Let's get rid of the old bumper. Put it out here. Now, the new bumper has spots for fog lights. Ordinarily, you take these fog lights right out of here. There's 4 screws, and these fog lights would come right out. We actually upgraded to a LED light kit that we bought last year. That's I'll show you. That's these lights here. I'll leave a link to them below. They were $140. Came with the headlights and the fog lights. I've had them on my Jeep for a year and a half, and this Jeep almost half a year. They are fantastic. And again, I only paid $140 for them. So what we're going to do is we're going to junk the old fog lights. We'll put the new fog lights that we got, the LED ones, in the new bumper. Okay, so that's the new bumper. It's made by GSI. It's a mid-length bumper. Solid steel, all black powder coated. It was shipped here. It did not have a scratch or a dent on it. It's in absolute pristine condition. D-ring mounts are welded on. It's got a winch plate included on it. Tilt it up a little, show them the back. The back is solid. It's got a couple braces on it. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but it's got some stout braces on it in the center. And of course the spots for the fog lights, which we'll put our new LED fog lights on. We'll do that now. Okay, I know the lighting in here is really bad, but these are the fog lights that came with the LED headlights. And LED, they are a direct plug to plug from your Jeep. So you just plug these right into your Jeep, and it comes actually with 2 different wiring harnesses. If you have some other setup or you never had fog lights, you can connect them. All right, so what we're going to do is connect these to the bumper. They go in with 4 bolts, just like they came out of the old bumper. That'll take a little time, and we'll be back. Okay, the fog lights are installed, and we're just going to line up the bolts with the bolts in the bumper, and bolt it on. These may clank a little bit. All right, let's get the grill on. Okay, that's the bumper on. Again, super stout, welded on D-ring mounts. Spot for your fog lights. Winch plate is part of the bumper. Extra mounts on top of the bar for extra lights. Okay, so that's it. 3/4 of this job was removing the old bumper. We fought with it. All 8 bolts were rusted on there really bad. The new bumper went on in maybe 10 to 15 minutes, which included tightening all the bolts and torquing them down. It came with the D-rings. It is extremely stout and heavy duty. It is a mid-length bumper. Again, I got it on Amazon under $300. I'll leave a link below if you want it. Also, you can check out my website, rvhabit.com. We do a bunch of stuff like this on this Jeep, my Jeep, and my RV. If you have any comments, hit us up below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.
I'm so confused.
Are you kidding me? $3.
You're saying a lot for one cut, though. You're saying a lot for one cut.
All right. All right.